Sat Sri Akal ji, I recently got to know that our ruling government, after making Sanskrit the coding language and saying to America, "तू क्या है बे? हमें," has decided to compete with China in manufacturing sector. But no, we are not going to create goods. We are going to manufacture voters. After yesterday's press conference of Rahul Gandhi, this thing is very clear with proofs that there is a thievery of votes. And in this, with our ruling government, the election commission is also involved. Actually, in our Indian politics and election system, there is a trend of anti-incumbency, that whenever there is a leader in power, after first or mostly after second election, he loses and another leader comes to his place. But with BJP, this trend is not being followed. And after every election, a narrative is created that why did the BJP won? Sometimes due to Ladli Behna scheme, sometimes due to Pulwama attack, and sometimes due to Operation Sindoor, it is justified that why BJP wins every time. And also, it became a common thread that the opinion or exit poll used to say something else, and the result would come out to be something very different and mostly in the favor of BJP. And with this, in the olden times, when the ballot paper was used, the whole nation used to cast their vote on same day. But now, when there are machines which are meant to reduce the time taken for elections, instead, election takes months of time. In Uttar Pradesh only, the election takes place in 5 sessions. And also, in some elections, like of Maharashtra and Assam, the time of election is rescheduled. With these signs, the Congress party and almost whole of the opposition had a doubt in their mind that there is something fishy in the elections. There is some scam going on. With this doubt in mind, the Congress started its own investigations on this topic. And for the investigation, they chose a seat in Karnataka known as Mahadevapura. The reasons for choosing this seat for investigation are first that in Vidhan Sabha, the Congress had won 6 seats out of 7. Only this Mahadevapura seat they lost. And in this seat, the BJP won by a margin of 1,14,046 votes. And with this win only, the whole result of Lok Sabha election went into the favor of BJP. One reason was this. Then, in the Vidhan Sabha seat of Mahadevapura, the number of people added to the voter list in last 5 months are more than the people added in the Vidhan Sabha voter list of Mahadevapura in last 5 years. Election Commission claimed that on voting day there was a heavy voting after 5:30, but according to Congress workers, nothing of this sort had happened. Also, when Congress demanded the digital voter roll from Election Commission, they refused, and they also destroyed the CCTV footage of the election process in 45 days of the elections. And according to Congress, they were going to win 16 seats in the Karnataka, but they had only won 7. So because of all these reasons, Congress started its 6-month long investigation where from a pile of 7 feet of paper, they compared the data of every voter with every other voter and found many proofs that the theft of votes have taken place. And how did this theft happen? For this, there were 5 ways they found out. First was duplicate voters. Here we were presented with 2 examples. First was Gurkirat Singh Dang, whose vote appeared 4 times in the voter list. People also made a joke on this that Gurkirat Singh must have given vote like this. That's why he was not caught. The second example was of Aditya Srivastav. His vote was found in the polling booths of Maharashtra, Karnataka, and Uttar Pradesh. With this, there was a theft of 11,205 votes. The second way is invalid or fake addresses. In many voters in the voter list, either there is no address or the house number is written as 0. And the father name of people with house number 0 is some random alphabets A B C D E F P Q R S T Y. And in this way, there's a theft of 40,009 votes. The third way is bulk voters at a single address. In this, there was found that in a single bedroom house, 80 people's address was given. And when people went there to find out, they hadn't find any one of them. Also, in many people's residence, a commercial establishment's address was given. And in this way, 10,492 votes were stolen. The fourth way was invalid photo. Many voter cards were found in which the photograph of the voter is so small that it cannot be verified. And we have 4,132 such cases. And the last way is the misuse of Form 6. Form 6 is a way in which the voters who are above the age of 18 are added into the voter list. But many people of the ages 70, 90, 95, 80 are registered twice or more than once in this list. And here we saw an example of a woman, Shakun Rani. Shakun Rani is a 70-year-old lady who has been registered twice. Once with a zoomed out photo with the name Shakun and surname Rani, and second time in a zoomed photograph with name Shakun Rani and no surname. And in this way, 33,692 votes are stolen under the misuse of Form 6. And with all these ways, the total of 1,250 votes are stolen in the Mahadevapura seat. Now, if we talk about the Haryana elections, the BJP won by a margin of 22,779 votes. Now, if there is a theft of almost 1 lakh votes, then these small margins are of no value. Then what's the point of elections? And this is a very horrific and very dangerous thing if the theft of votes such a level. If we talk about the elections of 2024, Prime Minister Modi needed 25 more seats in order to secure his power. Now, if we consider the amount of theft being taken place in these seats, we can well imagine that if the ruling government in India is a government by majority or a government by cheating. And also, this is not the first time the Election Commission is being framed of charges of favoring BJP in the elections. Earlier, Arvind Kejriwal also accused Election Commission of favoring BJP by deleting the votes of 11,000 people in the constituency of Shadra.
शादरा विधानसभा में कुल 1,86,362 वोट हैं। इसमें से बीजेपी 11,000 वोट कटवाना चाहती है, यानी कि एक ही विधानसभा से 6% वोट डिलीट करवाने की एप्लीकेशन आ चुकी है। अभी पता नहीं कितनी और आएंगी। 6% वोट एक विधानसभा से अगर आप कटवा देंगे तो चुनाव का मतलब क्या? ऐसे लोगों के वोट जो एग्जिस्ट करते हैं।
In that election, Aam Aadmi Party lost by some around 5,000 votes. In the mayor elections in Punjab's Chandigarh, a presiding officer, Anil Masih, was accused of favoring the votes of BJP and disqualifying the votes of the opposition party in order that the BJP wins the mayor election. Mr. Rahul Gandhi demanded digital voter roll from the election commission of last 10 to 15 years and also demanded the CCTV footage of the election process. And he very clearly stated that election commission's job is not to destroy the democracy of India. Instead, its job is to safeguard it. And all this happening is a disrespect to the constitution and tricolor flag of India. All those people who brought this truth in front of us, I am very thankful to them. Unlike the ruling government, they didn't hide the facts from us. And also, to the people listening to this video, I request you to understand that in the democratic system of India, we as people only have votes as a power to exercise control over the government. That too after a period of 5 years. Now, if this power too would be taken back from us, then what control do we have on the political system in India? The definition of a democratic government is of the people, for the people, by the people. But if the right and the control of people is taken away from the elections, then what kind of democracy is this? So, to the people listening to this video, I request you to spread this information in your own local groups, to post on social media, and as a concerned citizen, think about all this. The only power you have is being taken away from you. And also remember, our freedom fighters didn't struggle for freedom so that after the whites went away, our local people become dictators on our head. Thank you.